All right, AJT Jungle, welcome back to a new week. Really excited about this week because earnings are kicking off, and we'll be getting going back on the equity side probably tomorrow, and we've got a lot of banks reporting. Be interesting to see how the market reacts and all of that. But our futures trading has just been going along because all we're trading is the S&P 500, the micros for the S&P 500. Some people will trade the Nasdaq 100. It doesn't matter. They all basically move the same. You just find what you're comfortable with, and then you go to work. But the broker is the broker that I like, that I fell in love with, and that I recommend 100%. And there are a lot of other people who feel that this is the best one out there. Is Take Profit Trader, and they're having an incredible deal right now. You get 40% off your activation fees, or your 40% off of any new accounts you buy for life. Okay, that's locked in. And then once you pass the eval, you never pay an activation fee to convert your account from an eval account to a performance paying account. All right, so after your initial test, you don't pay anything to get funded. So you get 40% off the account, the eval account. You pass that, no fees to convert that, and you'll never pay another dime on it. Now, if you end up losing that account and have to start again, that's fine. There's no time limit to passing it. You can have accounts for months. I've had an account for 2 months that I let fall, like it was from 25,000 down to 23 8 something, and I just traded a little bit every day, and a couple of months, I got it back. I got it to where I can get a funded account. Says no, it doesn't take. There's no time limit to it. But the code, when you go to takeprofittrader.com and you want to sign up for this deal, AJT66, that's the code you want to use. So I get some questions, and I want to kind of go through them. But again, zero activation fees. The 40% discount is lifetime. And again, the eval is only 5 days. Once you do that, there's no time limit when you get to your pro account, which is a performance paying account. Okay, you pay no fees to convert it when you pass, and you can withdraw from day one. No minimum days that you have to profit. You've already proved yourself in the eval account. So once you go to making money, you just go to making money. There's no waiting on payout windows. You can request a payout every day if you want to. No maximum withdrawal amounts, and you can trade up to 5 pro accounts at one time. Okay, and I remember this because this is something I'm going to share with you guys. There is kind of not so much a loophole. Hold on, let me turn down Benzinga here. All right, there, but you'll see here in a minute. But the deal is, once you prove yourself, you can go to work. It's just that simple. But let me tell you this: if you're looking to withdraw less than $250, then you're gonna have to pay a $50 withdrawal fee. So which makes no sense for you to withdraw less than $250. Okay, it makes no sense to, have to withdraw that. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so some of the questions that we get is, what's the limit to the number of no fee accounts you can get? You can buy 10, 15, 20 of these no fee accounts and just have them sitting. Because what happens when the no fee deal goes, that goes away. Now the 40% for life stays on, but the no fee deal goes away, meaning, yeah, you'll pay 40% discount on the evals for life, but when you go to convert it, you're gonna have to pay. All right, so if you can, I would suggest, getting some extra, so you'll have it when this goes away. You'll have some no fee accounts. So there's no limit to the number of no fee accounts you can secure. When we say at 5, that means you can trade up to 5 pro accounts at one time. Okay, so you can have all the eval accounts you want. They will never expire. But you only can have 5 pro accounts at one time. So they could be sitting there waiting to get activated if you lose a pro account or whatever. And because you got them under this deal, there's no fee. So that's the confusion that a lot of people get. So yeah, you can trade up to 5 no fee pro accounts simultaneously while having as many no fee tests waiting for you. Okay? Or you could just go and pass them and just have them waiting to convert whenever you need to. So again, AJT66 is the code. You're going to save $130 per account forever. You don't have to worry about it. Doesn't matter how many times you use the code. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to pass. Doesn't matter if you have to reset and start over. You get in, get out, get paid. That's why I like it. No nonsense, but you got to be disciplined. Everybody running straight to funding and all of that is straight to losing all your damn money. Because you have no discipline, you have no edge, you're trying to nail something. I see it happen all the time with guys I work with. And, it's a sad thing. All right, so let's look at what we did today. Now, today is one of these good days that I like because we maxed out. Now, one thing with Take Profit Trader during the eval phase, there are some rules that helps them, see that you can actually trade and you're not just trying to be a one-hit wonder. So one of the rules they have is that your biggest day can't be more than 50% of the total profit you're trying to hit in that eval account. So if you're in a 25K account, which I recommend everybody to start with, you can't make over $750 in one day. Your max loss for that day is $500. So I always set mine to, once I reach a $400 loss on my accounts, I'm done. Likewise, when I reach 700, I go ahead and take it off. And you can see today, we got $700 on the accounts we were actively trading today. The ones I trade overnight, I usually end up with the max if I get an opportunity that night. There aren't opportunities every night. So you got to be disciplined, you got to be selective, and just take your time and not try to rush this thing. Because again, there's nothing that says you have to have this right now. So going back to last night, I was looking for this move. I like to buy it, get in, and then just go to bed. I have my stop set, have my profit target set, and once it gets there, that's it. But last night, we got a pullback right to where my stop was set. I mean, to the penny. And then, it bounced around a little bit, and eventually it worked its way up. And then here, I'm getting in earlier this morning. I bought, this was around a little after 7:30. I sold, here I scaled out. Then here I bought again and sold. And just kind of missed this. Okay, this was my final target here. But I kind of missed this. But then when we pulled back, I tried to, catch the pullback on this. It didn't work. And so I bought it again, got profit, and then I finally caught the pullback on this, and this is where I maxed out. I actually had to get out before it hit my target, because it would have taken me over, probably taken me over that 750. And the way these things move sometimes, like I used to sit there, I know one time I sat there and it's like, I'm gonna wait till 7:30 and take it off. It ran from 7:25 up to 8 something like that, and then that was it. I mean, it manually took me out. I was going to wait for it to come back, but it manually took me out. Same thing with the max loss. I would wait. I was trying to wait till like 475, and then all of a sudden, bam, I'm $550 in the hole because of the volatility, and I'm out. So I'm stopping, well ahead of the goals. But this is, what I want you to do. I don't do this so that you guys can try to copy me trading. That's the worst thing you can do. I don't have a lot of people in the room because once everybody gets comfortable with what they do, I encourage them not to log in. Because you're not losing anything. The membership's a lifetime, so you don't have to worry about it ever expiring. Don't log in. Focus on your trading. Focus on your trading. If you want to come in and say hi, do that and take off, great. There are traders that I talk to once every 3 months. They never come in the room. They don't have to anymore. When you become dependent on being in a room, feeling that you have to be in a community in order to be able to trade, you're never going to make it to the next level. Never. Okay, it's not going to happen. Because you're going to be more focused on talking, chatting, and everything versus actually learning and focusing on your trades. Because at some point, it's not going to matter what I do. It's got to matter what you do. Okay, whether I win or lose should not affect your day. And if it does, something is wrong. All right, so that's why I don't live stream on YouTube. I get that question a lot. I don't want a lot of people. I don't like a lot of noise. I like to keep things, kind of quiet, focused. And when you have some of everybody that some are just having fun, some are serious, you're all over the place. Some people just have no friends and this is the only outlet they have. It just doesn't make for a good trading environment. So no, I don't like that. I'm never gonna do it. I'm probably the only, one of the only, if not the only, actual licensed certified teachers that's doing this. And because of that, I understand what it takes. I understand that you can't have a noisy environment and expect, students to learn. It just doesn't compute. So that's enough rambling for today. But that's it for today. We're gonna come back tomorrow. This is a really good indication of what might be to come this week, especially for equity. So look for that. Look for an equities recap tomorrow. If we get some good trades. If not, I'll be sitting on my hands and waiting. I'm definitely gonna get some Thursday with earnings on Thursday, but until then, we're gonna be nailing this futures deal. So don't forget about the sale that they have while it's going on. If you can stockpile some of these no fee accounts, I would advise you to do that. Remember AJT 66 when you sign up, and you'll have a no fee accounts for life. So you guys take it easy. Have a great rest of the day. I'm gonna go grab some food, and I will catch you on the other side.